live across the Hunter region on the ABC Listen app.
And on your smart speaker.
Play ABC Radio.
This is where the Hunter conversation begins.
From your street,
Your town.
to your summer.
Saturday breakfast with Scott Bevan.
This is 12:33 ABC Newcastle.
Well, good morning to you. Very shortly, you'll hear a stripped-down version of this beautiful song. That is Parachute by Dom Moore, a Hunter Valley-raised singer-songwriter and guitarist. And Dom joins us live in the studio for our Saturday sessions, so the sung and spoken voice of Dom Moore very shortly. Also in this hour, we head to Patterson, an area that features in Dom's latest music video, by the way. You should have a look at it. If you're from the Hunter, you'll go, oh, I know that, I know that, I know that. Just type in Dom Moore and Parachute on your favourite search engine, and it should pop up. You can go on a journey with Dom. He'll provide the soundtrack. You provide the memories. It'll be a beautiful union.
The Saturday Sessions.
The ring of the guitar means live music is about to ring out through this studio and into your ears, which is a wonderful way to spend Saturday. And I love the way with Saturday Sessions we get to meet musicians from up and down the valley. And even if they've moved away, the valley is still very much part of their sound, very much part of who they are. And a case in point is our guest today, Dom Moore. Dom lives in Sydney, but I reckon in his heart and soul, he's still very much a Hunter Valley boy. Dom Moore, hello, welcome home.
Thanks for having me, Scott. It's great to be here.
I'll get you to come in a bit closer to that mic, mate.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Where is home?
Home is East Maitland. I've lived in the same house since I was born. It's a 1889 house. I've got a lot of love for that place, and I've been in Sydney for the last 8 years. I'm a school teacher, so it's nice to come home every school holidays and be back in East Maitland.
So home is still East Maitland.
It is.
How did that place, that beautiful place, work its way into your soul, into your heart, and therefore into your music through the years?
I spent a lot of time running and riding my bike around those streets. So I think I've spent a lot of time by myself in and amongst those quiet streets. And then I think getting your license is always a big moment in a young person's life, and driving around. We do a lot of country drives as a family. So we've explored out to Patterson a lot, and Lambs Valley, Maitland Vale, all those areas. And I've just gotten to know the area just really intimately, and I have a lot of connection to those places. So.
And we'll talk more about those places because they pop up in your latest film clip in a tick. Did you grow up in a musical household? Did music reverberate through the house?
My brother and I have a very strong connection through music. My parents, I think, may have had regrets that they didn't play music growing up, and they really wanted to instill in us a love and a passion for music. So, yeah, me and my brother, our dream is to be playing music together. And there's a piano at our house, lots of guitars. I have a mini recording studio set up in my place in Sydney at the moment. So music is, it's ingrained in me for sure.
What's your mum and dad's name?
My mum's is Maria and dad's is Robert.
And what did they listen to growing up themselves? In other words, what did you therefore hear?
Well, they were very generous to me on our drives. I was often the DJ, so I'd be the one on the CDs back in the day, and then the aux later. But a lot of Van Morrison, Neil Young, a bit of Frank Zappa, Led Zeppelin in there from Dad. But yeah, a mix of old, and they were very generous to us, letting us play our more modern stuff. So,
what'd you choose?
My favourite band would be the Paper Kites. But then I'm also a big, Bon Iver, Japanese House, the 1975 pop stuff as well. So
okay,
a bit of everything.
Okay, and can we hear those influences in your music?
Well, I'll let you be the decider of that, but I think there's definitely a bit of Matty Healy's melodic detailing and that sort of stuff. But yeah, it always comes through in my music.
There's a resounding nod from Cara and a thumbs up to all of what you just said. because she too has listened to the recorded versions of your songs, and we were talking about that, we can hear this, we can hear that, but you have your own voice and your own style.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I spend a lot of time alone with my guitar, just trying to find my own sound. I think that's so important for a musician to be as authentic as I can and not obviously pull from influences, but not be trying to be someone else and find who I really am, because I think that's what draws listeners in the most, is being who you really are as a musician, as an artist.
Yeah, well said, well said. The song you're going to play first up, what is it?
It's called Parachute.
And what's that about?
Parachute, I think, is really about my teen years. I was probably someone who very easily fell in love, and later on I think I came to have a more graceful fall into that place, and it's sort of about that first time that I felt it was a safe and more realistic and authentic fall into love. So yeah, it's about that.
With the parachute on.
That's exactly right. That's the metaphor.
Mind you, the free fall is sometimes fun.
Well, it was throughout my entire teen years, really. That's what I was doing. But yeah, it's nice to mature and reach a new stage of that.
I look forward to maturing.
Hasn't happened yet.
In the meantime, I will embrace listening to the live version of Parachute, performed here by Hunter Valley boy, East Maitland boy, Dom Moore.
Take your time to arrive. Feel the space and watch your breath hit the night. Feel the life fade from our minds. Every time you go, every time. Don't you know I'm calling? I'm so sick of falling. This time I'm not crawling. From this height I'll parachute. I found a love in falling, but the fall, it only brought me the dust. Shed the stones from my pockets as quick as I fall back down, as quick love is done. Don't you know I'm calling? I'm so sick of falling. This time I'm not crawling. From this height I'll parachute. To arrive, floated safe for the first time, watched my breath hit the night. I know when to draw the line, I know when to draw the line, I know when to draw the line. Don't you know I'm calling? I'm so sick of falling. This time I'm not crawling. From this height I'll parachute. From this height
Beautiful Parachute, performed live by the writer of that song, Dom Moore, who is our guest for Saturday Sessions. It's a gorgeous song.
Thanks, Scott.
There's a real fragility about it.
Oh, it's nice to bring that version back, because that was what the song originally was. It was a quiet acoustic song, and then it became more a pop rock song. But yeah, I haven't played it like that in a while, so it's nice to bring it back.
How hard is it when you're recording to not lose sight of the wood for the trees as you're layering a song, an elementally beautiful, simple song like that, but once you start building it, how it can lose its essence?
Well, I think it just comes down to what you were originally saying, and this song was about a graceful fall, and I think graceful falls can be represented in a few different ways, and I think that acoustic version is still special to me, but there's a lot of grace and sort of melancholy in upbeat pop music, almost ironically, and the sort of glittering and very spacey reverb sounds. I find a lot of freedom in those sounds. They bring sort of nighttime and solace to me as well, which I think has resonance with graceful falls as well. So I think, it's all about what you want to represent and what your message is, which in the end can be said in a couple of different ways.
Yeah, well, that was one beautiful way that we just heard, with that combination of voice and some lovely picking going on there on your guitar. If people want to hear it again, they can go onto their favourite search engine, type in your name and Parachute, and also revel in seeing local landmarks. Tell us about this film clip that's just been released.
It came out yesterday, actually, and it's, out of all the stuff we've done so far, it's something I'm probably the most excited about. It was an incredible day. It was only done in about 6 hours on a Friday, and we had to figure out so many timings of trains and things. But essentially, the clip is of a girl who is walking the train lines of the Hunter, and a boy who's rivering the Hunter River, and they meet up at the Maitland Vale train bridge, which is one of my favourite spots at home. It's just this incredible place that's so contrasting, because it's so quiet. It's basically in the middle of a field, and then the river, of course, but then it feels like it's also just brimming with this impending racket of the train coming. But the day we spent just driving around to various spots, there's Tokau boat ramp, there's the Maitland Vale train bridge, obviously, and my favourite spot was Minda River train station, which is actually a request station. So it doesn't stop. The train doesn't stop unless you are on the platform and wave your arms and get the train to stop. So, yeah, it was great.
Well, you've been gracious in calling it a station. It's really just a slab of concrete and a sign.
It was a perfect set for a music video, because we knew no one was coming. We had it to ourselves for hours, and we got those scenes done, and it was such a beautiful day. Yeah,
well, you won me over. As soon as I saw kayaking on the Hunter River and under Maitland Vale Bridge, I thought, I love the song, but geez, I love this image too.
Hamish did very well. I think one of our family friends, Nick Scanlon, offered his kayak for the day, which was very kind, but Hamish got his derriere a bit wet, helping in the kayak, riding around, but he was battling the current at Maitland Vale Bridge there for about half an hour, trying to stay in the shot. And but no, Hamish was so good, and Ella was amazing, and they were so beautiful to film something around home and capture this scene.
Yeah. You do recording. In fact, I think your last EP, In and Out of Lines, was all done in your bedroom.
Yeah, I recorded it last year. My goal was to record and write a song every month, and I had 12 at the end of the year, and picked my favourite 7, and got a friend of mine to help me with the mixing and stuff at the end. And yeah, I'm very lucky to have that set up in my second bedroom.
Do you like working alone, as it were? You clearly collaborate, and you revel in collaborating, but I also get the sense you do a lot on your own, rely on your own devices, your own space to come up with your own sound.
Well, I think this all is in the message of the album, Scott, to be honest. The In and Out of Lines to me is about my struggle for balance, and I love my alone time. I find a lot of peace and creative energy when I'm alone, but then collaborating with Georgia for our song On Trains, and obviously my brother for Reticence, and one of our family friends, Scott Campbell, for that song as well, they're the moments that truly I remember from the album process. So, it's a balance. I love both.
Right. You're fully rounded. You've mentioned your brother a few times. We haven't named him.
My brother's name is Patrick.
Patrick, good morning to you. He'll be listening, won't he?
I hope so, yeah.
Patrick, I hope you're listening. And your mum and dad are listening.
Oh, they're very good to me. I'm sure they are.
Yeah. Robert and Maria, did you say?
That's right. They're both teachers at St Mary's. They're retired now, but that's what they taught for a long time.
So it runs in the family, this teaching thing?
I think so, yeah. My grandma was as well. Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, good on you, preparing the next generation. So thank you for what you do there as well. Do you plan to play live, or are you playing live around the Hunter?
We do. We have our final Sydney show is at Oxford Art Factory on the 21st of November, but I'm so excited to be playing a show at the Grand Junction Hotel in Maitland on Saturday the 6th. Yeah.
Coming home.
It's on the Saturday the 6th, so I would love to see everyone there because, yeah, that's going to be a really, really special night to bring these songs back to where a lot of them resonate highly for me, so...
Where they were born, I guess, a lot of them.
You could definitely say that.
So is it a solo gig, or have you got your band there?
No, I've got the band. I've got a great group of mates. My brother's in the band. Georgia will be there. I've got some very close friends of mine on guitar and bass. It's going to be really special. I can't wait.
Fantastic. November 6th?
December the 6th.
December the 6th?
Saturday night at the Grand Junction Hotel.
Okay,
so,
December 6th?
Yeah.
Grand Junction.
I've got a Newcastle artist, Claudia, opening for us as well, which would be a nice touch of local talent.
Very good.
Yeah.
Flipping it around, Newcastle supporting Maitland, eh?
That's right. I won't bite on that one.
I tried.
I'd leave it.
This second song, you had me at the name, mate. The Gloaming. What a romantic, Celtic sounding song. And then you start playing. Just in case people are wondering, what's the gloaming? So what is the gloaming and how does it apply to this song?
The gloaming essentially is twilight, dusk. It's funny you say Celtic because I'm reading a book by an Irish author at the moment, and the gloaming is mentioned more than once. It's one of those really special words to me that immediately, it's almost onomatopoeic. Like it just brings about dusk straight away. Like the gloaming, it's just so beautiful. So I've just got an absolute adoration for the dusk and that in between day and night, and I deliberately set aside time during dusk to write this song, so I never wrote any lyrics or music for this song outside of those hours between 5 and 8 p.m, especially in the summer. But my favourite day of the year is the 22nd of December because it's the longest, so you get the longest gloaming from that 5 till 8 p.m. It's a beautiful time of day. I love it.
That's wonderful, and gives you more time to write songs.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, such as this one. This is Dom Moore playing live in the studio for Saturday sessions with his romantically titled song, The Gloaming.
I will always wait for when the sky tide wanes to meet tide, then it's washed around for what in my mind seems an absence of time that's lost. But you can't hide the stars, but it's all I want, to be here in the gloaming. You've come this far, so won't you stay around Midland? But I know you're on love, and all this back and forth, I must think I'm a grey line. You'll be a river in your time, in an ever-flowing apart. This back and forth, it's just fading the half-line and drawing the straight lines that I never find from the start. It's the only thing that I'll stop just to start. But she can't hide the stars, but it's all I want, to be here in the gloaming. But you've come this far, so won't you stay around Midland? But I know you're on alone, and all this back and forth, I must think I'm a grey line. You'll be river and your tide in an ever-flowing apart. And all this back and forth, it's just fading the half-light and drawing the straight lines that I never find from the start. Overflow myself to flow with you again. Overflow myself to flow with you again. Overflow myself to flow with you again. I kick divots between the lines while you run rivers every time.
Beautiful. The Gloaming. Played live by its creator, Dom Moore, here in the ABC studio. Mate, thank you.
Appreciate your chat.
It's
Thanks,
been
Scott.
lovely yarning with you and to have the privilege of hearing your acoustic versions of these songs.
Thanks for listening and thanks for having me on.
Good on you. And don't forget, you can see Dom with his brother Patrick, along with others, performing live in Maitland, a homecoming, a musical homecoming for Dom. I reckon Maria and Robert will turn up as well, won't they?
Oh, they better.
There you go, Mum and Dad. Turn up at the Grand Junction
That's right.
on the 6th of December, where you can hear the fuller version of that, or go online into your search engine, Parachute Dom Moore, and you can go on a journey through our Hunter Valley, the backdrop for that song. Cheers, mate. Congratulations. Well done.
Thanks, Scott.